bomb already planted as well. Flamey and Simple can fall back. Orange is 2 for Flamey. He'll watch the Ruins entrance. Simple, meanwhile, with the AWP, has found himself some space and distance to watch the entrance from CT. So they're confronted on entry no matter what. Simple hits the first task. Good trade on Flamey as he baits out off the opening shot from Simple, but it's still the time and the angle in favor of Simple, and he makes it work.
Unseized.
Looking all right with the deagle. Till Simple found him with an AK, having given up the AWP, given the situation. You're exactly right in saying that he did want to play this role. Good find, Bialy. More pistol damage, more to work with. Pasha, corner, 1 HP, simply found, simply put down, so too is Bialy. 7-1, quite heavily though.
Oh, he got it.
Okay, they found it. I couldn't. I was looking everywhere for it. Bialy waiting. Oh, sees him through the smoke. Slow enough reaction, but still gets the shot. They know where he is.
Oh,
and fancy enough, but doesn't expect the third. And Simple is able to take down the op if he didn't move.
Less than 40 seconds now. They'll just walk in towards the A site. Unless they get a really clean opening kill, very unlikely this happens. It will be Edward with a cheeky little angle here, trying to get the first pick. Oh, nails it, drops the bomb as well. And that should be the round.
Decent play. Bialy, as he backed off though, Edward gets caught out by him, but he's going to be caught out in the middle of 3 players. We're going to go 16-4, surely, for Na'Vi. Bialy doing what he can, putting down the bomb.
Yeah, a vain attempt, but they are low HP. I won't completely rule them out of it just yet. As the smoke is deployed, they'll bide their time, make sure they're going together. And there it is. Through the smoke, Flamey gets the final shot with the AWP. 16-4 is the scoreline.
His shoulder sticking round the corner. Azza nearly executes off it. Zipex out into the open, but instantly headshots both Azza and Jay's walking through. They get caught on the backside. Nastillo on the ladder will use his P250 to devastatingly strong effect. Now Device 2 has his aforementioned 22 health, joined with Glaive in 40 seconds, but no longer relevant because the bomb's been planted. Nastillo is going to get caught. Glaive who goes in for a second. And how nifty's all that remains. Now he's got an M4, but he's only got 70 health, so aim punch is going to be an issue. The good news, though, is that Astralis are both exceptionally low. Between the two of them, they only have 31 health, and 22 of that's just disappeared. It's all on Glaive now. This would be a horrible round for Renegades to lose, and Glaive is going to clutch with 9.
Man, that could be the last nail in the coffin coming up here as they do get now ladder room access. Nifty, though, actually challenging it with the UMP, trying to make sure they don't get it for free. If Glaive were to bag another one here, that would be pretty devastating, but Nifty's going to get out of there. They're doubling up on inner, so they're trying to hedge their bets a little bit here, having to kind of stack a little bit of something. Nifty does actually take down Glaive, but it's quickly traded. The efficiency of Astralis is on point here.
Yeah, you're seeing the main difference between the two teams. Whenever one player from Astralis falls, they instantly get an avenging frag. Very rarely happens, and it is the end. Astralis will take it. 16's just seen Tarek scamper by into pits. Going to call out for Cajun B, but Tarek gets himself a 3rd kill. Having an excellent round so far, but now it's up to Valda. 30 seconds to go, and Skadoodle is very vulnerable on the site. Needs to buy up a little bit more time because Automatic's coming around from the side, and Valda's got himself a 2nd kill. Faking the bomb out, comes out into the open and drills the headshot onto Automatic. And North are about to push. 20 seconds left. Skadoodle's going to get sprayed down. Did silence MSL beforehand on Archer's side. Tarek's going to put that CZ to use. Also has an AWP in his back pocket too. Rush, spray onto Valda, who's not going to get any more heroics into this round, but maybe it's up to Cajun B. Time himself against him. Beautiful shot onto Tarek. Hit another one, but he's just going to run out of time.
As MSL, Config, and Valor, they're kind of bunching up over here, over towards Moto. Skadoodle is watching it with the AWP from Library. He's been smoked off, so he rotates over to Arch. Rush will play behind the smoke, trying to see if anyone's actually going to try to come around. But he will actually back off into the side. As soon as he does, they will come into Arch, but Skadoodle lands up the 2-for-1. What a time to pull that out. It's now going to be a 5-on-3, and North have just had the door slammed in their face, and they're getting picked apart now. Tarek with one. Skadoodle re-peeks into Moto, grabs another frag, and Rush finishes it off. So it's 8-6. The distraction was set, and he capitalizes. Rush down from pit. He cuts off out in the apartments. They're wrapping Moto, but Rush is holding his ground inside the pit. He's already found a couple of kills. He finds another, and he will just get the 1-tap to finish it. Oh my goodness. These individual plays from Cloud9.
Taking one in the shin bone, they'll make it by, and this is the best chance for them to win a round on the boot side. Cold's gonna go over top of Ticket. That gives him vision over top of Smoke. Shuts down Impression. Go back through the Molotov and take a tick of damage to put him onto 20. 75, therefore, for Taco becomes the important aspect of the retake because he's got to work his way in from the connector as well. He's already lost his teammate in cold, and Ben Kai will confirm the first round for Boot. Good team effort all the way through.
Bit of damage. Oh, okay, that's not bad at all.
Okay, I believe you, but my Tommy got donked as he gets him through the boxes on toward A. Watch for impression, he's followed it up, but cold strikes. He goes back out immediately from the ladder room. It gives up B in doing so. His forward stance allows him to slip in the back, but a good peek. A first peek to get Moxie on 15 and a follow-up, the M4. Only takes 2, and in fact, Cold shot over top of his teammate to get the last kill as well. So 3 for him in the round, and they shut it down to go 10-2.
That's all I really anticipate here. Maybe a couple of kills. I don't see them winning the round.
Good shot from Phelps to find Ben Kai. It would be a very tall order to win the round. Cold Zero following to take Tommy. Old Tommy boy. First finds impression. Moxie. Down by Taco, all on to Splash. He's not even a drop in the pan, let alone a splash, Henry.
Yeah, that will be the round. And then Splash does something absolutely wild. He will not. So as expected, man, we did know SK going to win that one. I said about 16-3. It's 16-2.
Yeah, the change of pace may catch Gambit. Napping a little bit. Dozia going to come out second best in that trade, although he did do a chunk of damage to Chris J. It's going to be Fitch who's coming around from the backside, playing the flank from Pop Dog. He's got Oscar down. There's going to be a free kill. Rob's also peeking him. At least Rob's is going to get the kill in return. There's going to be a couple of words in exchange between the two, I'm sure. 2-on-2 now falls upon us as Mo goes on to Chris J. Throwing up that nade is going to do a bit of chunk damage, and suddenly comes out into the open, and he gets cleaned up. Rops, all that remains. Doesn't even have a Molotov to actually throw onto the site. And so he's going to have to go for that peek, and he gets taken down. There's a kit in the hands of Gambit, and they've got this site defused. Aggressive or not, when you have 2 pistols as a scout, and you get an itchy trigger finger, and you want to try and make plays. Sunny with a FAMAS. Oh, that nade. And a second one. Didn't actually hit Sunny at all. I thought that could have even threatened his life, but managed to just about dive out the way. Still, 2 nades for 50 damage, definitely worth. Flashbang is pixel perfect, and Fitch right out. You can sense blood. Beautiful shot by Chris J with the scout. But it's only going to yield him 1, and that's not good enough. Especially considering that Mouse Sports have already had 3 players drop now. Make it 4. And now all Rops, and it's not going to happen. Gambit, clear cut. Emphatic victory over Mouse Sports. 16.
Is this guy, how long has he been playing? How is he still doing this?
I don't know. He's one of those guys who's just naturally good at every game he plays. There it is from Nico. The spray, the relaxed transfer over for the taps, and then Force with a 1-on-2 win. That's great for an IP. 10-7 now.
Yard is it's almost a bit of a sort of a legend status on its own. He's so good at it. They're going to be shutting him down. Forrest with a great double kill. Almost making sure they win the round immediately. Forrest again in play now with the triple. And there's the quad kill taking down Carrigan, putting him at 21 kills.
He's going to get it.
He's going to get it. You think so? He's ready for it. He's certainly hiding in the corner. And there it is. 30 and done. Still a 2-on-1 here with Guardian in the corner on 8 health. And they are very close, already realizing where he is. Guardian a single bullet away from death, and it's going to be almost at the hands of Draken, it seems. He was looking the wrong way. Instead, Rez will take him down. 68 in favor of NIP here.
It's the armor, the MP9. It put so many bullets in, but they just got absorbed. Henny, it's enough damage for him to contribute and follow up, but he goes over commitment onto Crims. That puts him down because then Crims is able to walk back out. Lucas, it's all down to KNG. The low HP should favor him, and he's going to find one in the open. Nearly gets them both lined up spots and follows through, but just barely. They lose 4 in doing so.
Lekro and Flusher still alive. 2 of the key fraggers, of course. Lekro, he seems to be in great form as well at the moment. Flusher finds a frag, but KNG keeps on adding to his total with that AWP. Finds 3 now, and it's going to be gold in the last player remaining. 17 points of health. Surely he goes down here. The headshot narrowly missed, but bolts to finish things off. 4-0 Immortals. I was questioning that early investment with the double AWPs. We can't argue with the results.
Steele inches closer and closer. Should find the first kill easily enough on Lekro. Standard formation would be that he's out long and jumps up. I think he's got the time.
It definitely does. That's lovely from Steel. Yeah.
There's only one way he can peek. He peeks directly toward you. That doesn't make any sense to me. As Lucas now sits frontside stable, has to swing perfectly, but Lekro is there instead. As Steel gets Golden back, he goes more aggressive to find Flusha as well over the top of the hood. He's taken down Lekro for good, at least for the half. Round 15, it's all down to a 1 versus 3 on Steel's good doing. And Crims is the last alive, found by Steel yet again through the wall. Perfect round for him. 10-5 for Immortals at half.
Ooh,
shotgun. JW, that is incredible that he hits all 4.
I'll have a look. I didn't see that coming.
Bang. Bang. Okay, those two, fair enough. I know, but these two with them that close was quite nice. I would have thought he would have gone down at that point.
5 and 4. Smokes come in. The final commitment towards B. And I like this right-click smoke from JW. Buys him some time in the corner here. Surely they check it. But a good chance they don't. He could find an easy kill here. Here it comes. Play around, but he has been spotted. Gets the dink in, though.
Bad Steel. With JW down. Low enough HP onto him, though, but can't get the shot as Lekro, as he falls. Flusha manages one in the meantime. Remember, he was the protagonist of the last pistol, but it's down to the last man, Flusha AK. As he swaps it back over. Steel's low enough. Down he goes quickly at that. Straight through the smoke. If he finds KNG, this could still be on.
Still facing him.
But he can't.
Not died to the flames. For sure he's a dead man. Now, Envious are able to basically just do hit and runs tactics, but XMS with a double UMP frag is able to put this round back in contention, but Apex with his MP9 gets a 4K. His account in this round by taking down his 20th kill. 45 seconds left, managing to mitigate the flash and pounces out with a fire shot onto RPK. Reactions on point. Flash and smoke's being thrown down onto the site, but Happy's able to stand and deliver with one. It's such a sketchy position now, knowing he's surrounded by enemies, and, well, the nade is going to claim his life. It's all on screen. He's played well, and there's the first shot. It's going to open up a real hope now, trading across to the AK-47. As a kit. But this has GG written all over it. Shox and Kenny S. Both playing solid positions, able to cover one another. If the peak comes out, Kenny just needs to come out of balcony and look down, basically. And it may be Shox that just finalizes this round anyway. Scream is trying to check each angle. He's looking on the site, and Shox is going to one-tap him.
And again, with drop-down room control, Envious just have so much at their disposal. They really can just kind of toy with Fnatic now. You have to respect that A is still an option with drop control for some type of split through connector, but then obviously you could just be adding routes to your B attack, and so Fnatic, they really have to kind of think things through. They're going to hedge their bets on the B bomb site with Flusha committing to watching window, and 2 players in the B bomb site leaving Crims alone solo A, and Golden does find a really big frag, but can they find more?
That is the question. XMS again with entries. Nice flick by JW. And with Sixer being quite low, USP may be good enough. JW clearly showing up for this fight. He wants to make sure Fnatic progress through on home soil. USP out at range as opposed to any kind of a primary weapon. He is going to land the headshot all the same, and now he's got an orb. What? Lekro's just been knocked out of his shoes. What a clutch. Fnatic have done their best to make sure all these angles are covered so they can go onto the home stretch now, to the sprint towards the site. Sixer's going to come through with 1 kill. No second kill is available. Happy's at the back of the site. He's been here a couple of times already as well. They probably will check this eventually, but if there's 2 players popping up out for me, they may get caught in the chaos. Happy's going for 2 kills, and now XMS goes for the peak. The Lekro gets the frag and will go down to the hands of Happy. 5 health facing JW. 82 lands the dink, but Fnatic will win and knock Envious out of DreamHack Masters Malmo.
The smoke wall up, and they will be able to start fighting into stairs and jungle.
Splashski down to 1 health. The dream is real. A bomb has been planted. But with all these nades, looks like this is a foregone conclusion. Tarek's going to pop himself out of jungle. Splashski is going to get checked. It's a position a lot of players will hide in. Benkai has 4 players to deal with. Down he'll go. At least Fusescape are getting some success in terms of bomb plants, but
1 round away from moving on tomorrow, and Boot Dreamscape 1 round away from enjoying the rest of Malmo from the stands. They've already had a couple of players picked off here, and Skadoodle seems to be putting on the finishing touches of this, and there you have it. D9 up 16-2. It's been a tough day at the office for the team of Singapore.
Where he is really quickly here. They don't have any grenades to get rid of him, though, so he might have a very clear shot, and maybe he could save this round. He's done remarkably already. He's got the lineup. Here's the bomb being tapped, takes down Olofmeister, and now Kerrigan coming in for the shot. He shoulder peeks him, and Oscar to take him down for the triple. What a remarkable round once again.
Guardian getting into the action as well. The spam through the smoke, a little bit fortunate, but the follow-ups are all great. And this is what happens if you don't have Guardian properly blocked off. That smoke comes in a little bit late. I'm not sure if that was miscommunication, but that little half-assed peek from Palace isn't going to do anything against Guardian, is it? He's loving that.
And now Nico, there's almost no time for this defuse. He comes in, he gets the one and tries to fall back, and I think Oscar is practically out of time. He picks up the kit, he's gonna get the shot, turns around, but it's gonna be the end of the road. 16-9 as FaZe take out Mousesports and continue on.
I mean, maybe they had that kind of an idea somehow this round, and it's just unfortunate that when you finally get the guns and you can do whatever you want, you immediately lose 2 players. Bialys can even things out, and they have a good read here. 2 players over towards B. It's got to be a stronghold, though.
Neo seeing the feet, getting the kill. That's important. They know where Snacks is. He's already picked up Nifty. Now with the flick coming in and taking down JKS, and he's going to have to stand up eventually. Azza still alive. Snacks ends up going down and leaves it in a one-on-one. Bialy versus Azza here, and everything is on the line, especially for Virtus.pro. They have not picked up a round yet. They need this one desperately. Azza's already got the bomb down. He's got a Molotov to buy some time. And Bialy's forced him out down into the headshot position. He knows where he is. And Azza, what a headshot to take him down. The triple.
Just knowing when he needs to turn around, check the flank, be sure of it. Snapping over out in the open, though. Don't need to do that. Now you've left Taz in a really uncomfortable spot. One-on-one.
He's got the triple, but he's also only got 7 health left. And Justillo gonna be able to transfer on to him. That's 16-7 here. He does have 10-second defuse, but it's not gonna matter. Renegades knocking...